Hey everyone, Bob here, and today I want to do a podcast. This is podcast 1, and I have a couple things I want to talk about, and I have someone very special here to help me talk you through. So please welcome our guest, Nick Nack.
Hey everyone, I'm Nick Nack, and today I'm your expert on Outer Worlds.
So yes, Nick Nack here is going to be helping us decipher through the confusing world of Outer Worlds. Or I should say planets other than worlds. So he's here with us, and I have a couple questions I'm going to ask him. But before we get into that, I want to make sure everybody knows about our sponsor. We don't have one. Hopefully one day we will, but right now we don't. So let's get into Outer Worlds. Before I start asking you questions, Nick Nack, I want to just clarify with the people, Outer Worlds is a space game. It's somewhat like Fallout for those of you who had played Fallout. If not, Fallout is a nuclear wasteland with somewhat space items, but this is more like space. Like this is like if Elon Musk actually gets his space program working, this is the kind of what we would picture it's going to be like. Probably not though. It's probably only for rich people. Now, the reason I bring up Outer Worlds is because I have recently purchased it for the PS4, and I was thinking about doing a series on BobArmy556. So I brought my friend here who knows a little more about it than I do to tell me a little of what we can be expecting. Now, note this should not have any spoilers in it, so don't worry if you haven't played it and you're doing like a playthrough or whatever. Don't worry, it should not have any spoilers. So Nick Nack, you ready to answer some questions about Outer Worlds?
I sure am.
So the first question I had for you, what do you think about Outer Worlds?
Oh, Don, that's an excellent question. I really like Outer Worlds because of the free play. There's worlds in all, and 2 moons and various space stations you can visit. Along with the vast selection of weapons, armor, and the fact that space travel is just cool in general.
I completely agree. Now, can you tell the people I gave a quick synopsis on the game like at the beginning of this, but can you give them a little more in-depth version of what this game is and like what the purpose of it is?
Well, you start out as a colonist on the ship called the Hope, and you're awakened by Dr. Phineas Wells, and he'll help find a that'll help revive your other colonists.
Okay.
Now, when Dr. Phineas Wells has been outlawed by a group called, I think it's called I'm not exactly sure what it's called. I'll leave you to find that out for yourselves.
Okay.
But you're sent down to the planet, I think it's called Halcyon, to go find a Captain Hawthorne. Unfortunately, Hawthorne has been killed. Anyhow, you set off to find the formula, and you take Hawthorne's ship to use as your own.
Yeah, because he's dead. Yeah, I got it. So, can you explain where you're at? Like, what does this galaxy look like? Or is it even a galaxy, or is it just like one like kind of dimension? Is it a whole dimension?
Oh, you mean like separate from Earth?
Yeah, is it Earth related, or is it more of just crazy like new planets that have never been seen?
Well, from what I've read, this is actually part of the galaxy of Earth, the same dimension and all. These are just the furthermost colonies away from Earth in a futuristic society.
Gotcha. So like they're saying if aliens were real, or if they are real, and Elon Musk lived on Mars, this is what it looked like.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, gotcha. So, can you go into depth without any spoiling anything about what your character, like, is there any backstory on your character, or like, what does your character look like, or anything?
That's another good question. As far as backstory on your character, I think it's an awful lot like Skyrim and Fallout. There isn't much backstory on the character. As far as the other colonists on Hope, they are some of the greatest minds that have ever lived. like, the customizability is incredible.
Oh, great. That's nice.
I must say I was a little disappointed though on the facial hair. They only have about 6 different styles. I was hoping for more.
Okay, having more choices is always nice, but it sounds like a really cool game. Now, I know you've done way more research than I have, but how would you rate it so far from what you've seen? Would you, 1 out of 10, what would you rate it?
I would say that this is very solid 9, and if not a 10, because of the multiple worlds and the multiple weapons, the multiple armors, and the multiple followers that you had as your crew, and also the many missions that you can go on. There are also different storylines you can take. You can even become the bad guy.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Or complicated, if you wish to call it that.
Yeah, there's I don't really think there's been a game like this come out to date. I think this is going to be like a curving point in gaming, kind of like Call of Duty was, and Skyrim was a curve point too. Like no one had ever seen a game quite like that. And from what few trailers I've seen, it seems somewhat like No Man's Sky. Am I correct on that?
Yes, it is an awful lot like No Man's Sky. And like I said, it's also like Far Cry and Fallout.
Yes. Very cool. Now, I know you've seen some of our videos on our other channel, Bob and Zorbell, I believe. Right? Is that correct?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
So, I hope you're enjoying that. But the reason there have been a few recently, we've not been able to post as much. There's a reason for that. We're not dropping out of YouTube. We're still going big. The problem is Zoe's PlayStation, the hard drive, the main board or whatever controls it, got corrupted, and he's having to get it repaired, and it's going to cost $135. He should have it back on Tuesday. Today, let me see. Today is the 9th, so and it's Saturday. So Tuesday he should have it back. He'll have to re-download some things, Far Cry included. We should have an episode out by at least Friday, and we'll be back on our normal schedule. And we're also going to have a podcast coming out, I believe, Monday about on Bob and Zorbell. Definitely go check out that channel about our schedule and a little more in depth about what really happened and like the last 2 episodes and like some of that and how things are going to work out and stuff in future. But yeah, and for my channel, I haven't been posting because we've been trying to figure that out. I've been having to change some things around because I was doing a lot of recording, editing, and posting on Bob and Zorbell, but I was like kind of taking a break from Bob. Well, now I picked back up, and now I have to kind of stop. I had to stop again because we went somewhere, and I had recordings. But I talked about this in the last Call of Duty episode. I had recordings on my hard drive, but I forgot the hard drive, so I couldn't post them, which really stinks. But I'm back to my normal schedule. As you can see, I'm posting this, and there's a reason we're posting this. I know I've said this already, but we are going to start a Outer Worlds series. I know the Call of Duty series is going to continue. Don't worry. I know you watch that too, don't you, Nick Nack?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the one where you and Star fought. That was a really entertaining one.
Yeah. That was very interesting to edit. There was a lot of bad echoing moments. Something is going on. I still don't know. It's weird because it's not because there are 2 people on. It's just some weird thing with PS4 and echoes. It just echoes for some reason. But we're so far we are gonna still. From what we know, we're going to finish the Call of Duty campaign, which I'm pretty sure we're about halfway done with it, folks. So that's not got too much longer. Too bad it's not a longer campaign because I'd love to keep doing that. But Star is still going to be a part of the YouTube, but he's not going to be as big of a part because it is called Bob Army. Now he may make a YouTube channel in the future. I don't know though yet, so I'll let you know if he ever creates one. But For now, it's still BobArmy556. Definitely check that out. That's the one you're watching this on. And then check out Bob and Zorbel and Zorbel's channel. He's having a little trouble with PS4, so it'd be real nice if you went over there and just watched some of his videos. Links will be in the descriptions for both of the other channels, and definitely watch the series if you haven't, if you're new here. Now, one thing that may change is I don't think Star and me, if he continues to show up on Bob Army, he's not going to be. If he does a series, it's not going to be probably a let's say common series. It's going to be like a once a week series or something like that, and it's going to be like maybe like Fallout or something, where he just like he plays an episode and then like a week later he may release another one. Of course, I'll probably edit most of them. He's learning how to edit right now, so yeah. But the Call of Duty will be finished. Hopefully, we can get out one every other day, and then we'll start the Outer Worlds. So yeah, that's what's going on our channel now. What may be coming up on our channel is a new intro. I'm going to be working on a new intro for my channel, a Bob Army official intro, and yeah, I hope it turns out good. I'm going to try to do like somewhat of an animation. I've been like dazzling a little in animation. Well, does dazzling mean good?
Dazzle means you're an amateur.
Okay, yeah, perfect then. I am dazzling in animation. Very poor animation right now, but it's getting better. It's getting much better. Actually, if I feel like it, I may put a animation from one that I've made already up on the screen. Don't judge me for this if you're watching it and my voice is just going over it, as you see right now. If so, then you're seeing a stick man walk around shooting zombies, and he probably got shot by now, and he's being dragged into a car and being drove away. I'm better now. I'm better. Nick Nack, you've seen that one, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. I thought it was funny.
It was funny, but it needs a purpose. The one I will make is going to be good. It's going to be much better than that one. But yeah, hopefully that turns out good. It'll still have my normal logo in it and just much cooler the way it is. Now for Bob and Zorbel, the logo will be the same, and I may make one for Zorbel. He's been asking for one, so we'll see about that. And we're going to you, the commenters, to help us out. Now, we don't need help right now, but we may in the future. So, Nick Nack here, that was not his original name. You may remember from other videos, they may or may not be still on YouTube, but he's having trouble finding a nickname. Right now, Nick Nack, he seems to have found that as a good nickname. He may want to keep. Nick Nack and nickname are getting me all tricked up here, but yeah, he thinks right now he's going to keep the nickname Nick Nack, but we'll see. If not, then we need you to put in the comments in this video good nickname suggestions for usernames on like games and stuff. So definitely leave comments if you got any good ones. He will tell you right now what he kind of is looking for. So tell him what you're looking for in a name.
Well, I'm looking for something cool, kind of classy, but with a little bit of strong and stalwart. Just a tough name, I'd say.
Now, do you want it like you want a classic name, right?
Yeah, classy.
Yeah. So he wants like a Elvis name. No, but something like that, something classy and smooth like they used to make them. But yeah, definitely help Nick Nack out, or as he's known right now, Nick Nack. That could always change, and we'll always let you know. We're gonna try to keep you up to date. And we have one more subject to talk about. Y'all, this is just a quick thing. Do you want a face cam when I do videos and stuff? I can do it. It's up to y'all. I'll show a quick thing of my face real quick. Here's the pic. Hello. But yeah, so just let me know if you want a face cam whenever we're doing like on Bob Army, or just like, I don't think we'll be able to do it on Bob and Zorbel because that would get kind of complicated, but we can definitely do it on Bob Army right now. So just let me know if you want that. Hey everyone, Bob here, and I just want to let you know, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share the video. Definitely check out my YouTube channel at John Gannon Cox. That's my YouTube. I mean, not my YouTube. My bad. Instagram. My Instagram is John Gannon Cox. So if you have an Instagram on your phone or computer or whatever you use it on, just go ahead and look me up there and go ahead and send me a friend request. I will definitely accept it. And yeah, stay safe. Don't lick doorknobs and wash your hands.